Hi guys, welcome back to Tech and Variety Sleek, and this is another amazing premium video for you. So if you want to become a pro after starting a career, this video is for you. So make sure you watch to the end. Get 7 key career path pro tips. Also, right, I also have a case study for you, which is tech career, and this will help you better understand the concept. Want to get started like a pro? Say no more. I'll be right back. Hi everyone, welcome back. So the first thing we're actually going to talk about today is research. So this is actually quite important that when you want to start a career first, the first thing you have to do is research on the field. So when you do that, you're actually grabbing all the knowledge about the field. Google it, you can use Google search about the field, search about different categories in the field, and grab enough knowledge you actually want. So when you do this, you now have better understanding about the field, and you can actually say a lot of things about it and know the exact one you actually want to pick in that different bit. For example, like tech field, they have different fields like front end, back end, AI, machine learning, IT hubs, DevOps, cloud computing, and different amazing fields. Even as a designer or graphics person or whatever field you actually want to dive in the tech field, they're actually very much. So make sure you make your research and see the one that fits in for your best interest. Then you can now choose a path or career path in that particular category you picked up. So they say who fails to plan prepares to fail. So if you prepare, if you don't plan, you actually fail. So the foundation is make your research first and know where you're going, and you're actually going to be awesome in the long run. Thank you. Number 2 is passion. So it's actually very important for you to be passionate in whatever field you actually want to dive into or pick a career, because this will help you. Some people define passion as greed. You having that greed to do something consistently and you never want to get tired doing that stuff. So if you have a passion, you will be able to love what you're doing. Even though you're facing challenges, you can still proceed in doing that thing. Like, you'll be consistent in it regardless of the stress. Sometimes it's difficult. It's quite understanding that sometimes you don't even have passion. I've talked to friends, I have friends that they can't even really understand their passion, and they find it difficult to really know that thing that they love. So it's okay not to know your passion or not to feel like you really love this thing exceptionally. Because for me, that's passion, something you love, especially love doing, and you don't get tired of it even though money doesn't come in. So one of the first things I would say is that if you're not sure of your passion, just keep trying on different things until you find that thing you can't let go. That's the thing you're passionate about. So if you're not sure of your passion, that's okay, that's perfect, that's fine. Just make sure you keep trying different things until you find that thing that you can't let go, and that's what you're passionate about. So second thing I would like to talk about is that when you're looking for your passion, avoid money motivation. So if you're trying to get sure of your passion, this is passion, remove money from that thing. Am I still going to love this thing? Am I going to be consistent about doing it? And that's awesome. So, okay, for example, I'll use myself as a case study. I have passion for community. I love building communities, helping people grow and all that. And it's all on volunteer basis from the beginning. So I don't make money from community. It's a volunteer thing, and I've been doing it for a while. No money, but I still constantly doing it. I still have passion for it. Remove all the benefits for me and see if you still have passion for that thing, and that's it. That's the passion for it. Cheers. So the third category I'm actually going to talk about is consistency, persistency, and commitment. Actually, so a lot of people really don't know the difference between consistency and persistency. At times they get confused about that thing, and sometimes people always say be consistent, but trust me, sometimes you are consistent in that thing and you might actually get tired. That's where persistency comes in. So let's start from the consistency. So consistent is actually the heart of you doing the same thing over time. Always you keep doing the same thing repeatedly, and it actually makes you awesome. Fine. So when you start learning, keep learning, keep learning, keep learning. When you start your career path, or you actually doing something around your career, make sure you keep learning. Make sure you be consistent about the whole process, and you keep doing it over time, and you become pro in it. Whatever you're doing, even though you're counting ABC consistently, when you count like 50 times, you see that come on, I'm so good at this thing. So that's actually consistency. What you keep doing over time and over time and over time again. So what about persistency? Is actually what you keep doing over time despite you facing challenges and you're not still tired. That's part of where passion comes in. You understand? Passion is actually what you see yourself doing something and you're still facing challenges, no money, motivation, no benefits, and you're still consistent in doing it. You still continue doing it. That's persistency. So this means it's something you continue doing despite difficulties and challenges, and you are still doing it. That's awesome. So note that when you start your career, you're actually going to face difficulties. You're actually going to face ups and downs, rejections, failures, and all that. That's perfectly fine. It's part of the journey. It can't always be smooth. So keep it up, keep moving, and keep it up. So finally, I'm actually going to talk about commitment. So commitment is actually the state of you being dedicated to whatever cause or activity or whatever thing you're actually doing. It's actually very important. Be committed in your learning process or to your career, because commitment most time is actually something that occurs in the future over time. It happens sometimes, doesn't. It's a plan that you have made that you're committed to, that from now continuously to even the future. So you actually have to be committed. You have to have the quality of being dedicated to that cause or activity, or you pledge yourself to it. I pledge myself, just like a marriage. You're committed to marriage. You pledge yourself to marry somebody. So commit yourself to a career, pledge yourself to career, or marry your career. Then it's actually going to be awesome. Before you know, you become a pro. So that's it. So if you committed, you are persistent, and you are actually consistent at the same time. So trust me, you're on a way to become a pro. Yes. So I'll see you in the next step. Cheers. So welcome back. So the next one is actually role model and mentor. So role model and mentor is actually two different things, and a lot of people tend to mix this up, and I think we have to really understand the difference between having a role model and a mentor. So first one, I would like to talk about role model. A role model is somebody you actually look up to. It might be a celebrity, it might be someone that inspires you from distance, it might be somebody that you just like something he's doing in a particular area. It mustn't be like everything about the person you like. You might just pick a particular thing about the person, or you can decide to pick everything. So it's just somebody you look up to, or something you tend to imitate in the way he does his things, or he actually, for example, let me give an example. One of my role model is D'banj. He's a musician in Nigeria, and I love the way he dresses. So he actually inspires me to look good, because he always say like, you're dressed the way you dress. So I like looking good. Like techies are known for round necks and t-shirts, but I do more than that as a techie personally, because I have a role model that dresses very well, and I'm actually imitating him in that aspect, and I just pick something from him. It doesn't mean other things the band's doing I like it, or I have to do everything. So that's a role model. Why a mentor? A mentor is actually a trusted individual whereby you can actually have access to anytime you want to have access to the person. A role model, you might not see a role model, you might not have access to him. And I used to tell people, I have a role model, but let it be known that a role model is different from a mentor. A mentor is that trusted individual that you have access to, has more experience than you, and is kind of person that personally you have one-on-one contact with, have a personal relationship with the person, and they help you succeed in your journey. Somebody that you have personal relationship with, somebody that will guide you, somebody that will help you succeed in your journey. You have to have access to that person. Your mentor have to have your time, fast track your career. He helps you, he gives you pro tips. He has more experience in the field. Okay, for example, in the coding aspect, in the tech field, you have a mentor that had experience in the coding world, or as a designer or anything. They can easily tell you tools and resources to do. So as in other fields, it might be in things that he has experienced before. Note that if you actually find yourself having a mentor and you can't reach out to the person, it's not a mentor. If mentor is somebody you are able to reach out to, you have one-on-one relationship with, you can contact anytime, you can attend to you, you can talk to you, and that's a mentor. So make sure you are able to reach your mentor. For example, my mentor is actually an amazing person. Trust me, he's one of my motivator in most things I do, even starting a YouTube channel. Big shout out to him. If you want to actually become a pro quickly in your career, but have a mentor that have more experience in your field and with other related aspect of life that can help you guide you in all the processes, and this is actually amazing. So I have a mentor now, and I'll see you in the next step. So welcome back. So the next thing is embrace continuous knowledge. So embracing continuous knowledge is actually very amazing. Like, you have to hone your own learning. You have to keep learning and hone your own learning. So continuously, and nobody's an island of knowledge, and you cannot learn everything. The day you stop learning, the day you start dying. So you just have to keep learning. So because different things, different innovations, different things comes out almost every day, and you have to keep updating yourself. And even in softwares, you see upgrades, you see updates of apps and all that. So that's normal. So you have to keep improving, keep getting better. That's why you have to keep learning. And note that it's okay to fail during your learning process or have challenges or during your career. It's perfectly okay, because even the master has failed several times more than the beginners has tried. So it's okay for you. Martyrs that have been there, they keep failing, they are still failing, they will still fail. So it's okay for you as a beginner or starting your career and about becoming a pro, you still keep failing. Even in the in the tech field, they still search one of the least basic things in tech today. They will Google it on Google search, and that's perfectly fine. I can tell you today, I can Google and say how to write an HTML tags. At times you just went totally black. Even as a pro, it's fine, perfectly fine, even in different fields as well too. So understand that it's fine for you to face challenges, but just embrace continuous learning and be consistent with it. Then you become a pro. That's what's up. So I'll see you in the next step. I have a portfolio. So I always talk about portfolios, and it actually helps you to become a pro when you start your career quickly, because once you're learning, you're building, you're starting, and you're gathering your portfolio from every aspect. One of the pro tips you can use to gather portfolios are embracing free jobs. You can actually do free jobs for your friends, your family, or people around you. For example, using tech field as a case study, you could actually, as a software developer or web developer, you could build website for friends, for small businesses, for NGOs, for anybody. You could write for somebody for free, and who else knows, somebody else can see you and recommend you again. From there, you start having portfolio. It's okay for you to get less paid at the beginning, because this will help you become a pro fast. You are gathering experience while you're doing those jobs. You are getting better because you're consistently doing different jobs, and at the same time you're having a portfolio. You could see amazing. So it's three things. You're learning in the process of getting, even though it's less paid, is fine, and you're graduating experiences in those processes at the same time, and you're actually having a portfolio as well. So this is actually quite understanding to when you get less paid at times for some jobs, or you get free paid job. You do free jobs. That's perfectly fine. Or sometimes you actually go to the extent of having an internship with less paid or no pay at all. So that's perfectly fine. You're gathering experiences, you're having more knowledge, and you're having a portfolio or a job experience or whatever experience. So, and this will help you grow fast and become a pro as quick as possible in your career. So that's it. Hit it on the nail. Cheers. I'll see you in the next stage. So finally, stay humble. This is actually very important. Humility is actually going to help you in different places, and I I have a role model that I look up to, that is kind of somebody that is very, very humble despite all he has achieved. You see him very quiet, calm, and collected, and he's very humble to everybody, and it's actually amazing. It makes you grow faster, it makes you get recommendations quickly, it makes you get a lot of amazing stuff quickly, and it helps your career fast. So this is actually very important. Stay humble. Your character will take you far to the peak. Talent, hard work at times might not take you to that place fast enough, or might not even take you there at all. But when you are humble and you have a good character, you possess a good character, you will get to that peak in tip of a second. Be humble, stay humble, and live humble. Cheers, guys. So once again, we have gotten to the end of another amazing sections. I'm sure you enjoyed this masterclass section. Like, this is a pro tip. Now you can actually go out there and become a pro in your tech career. Awesome, right? So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button, click on the bell to actually get notifications when new videos comes out, and you're actually making sure you're liking to support this video for more reach and people to see it wherever they are. And at the same time, drop your comments, your suggestions, or anything you actually want to learn, then we'll actually be able to respond to it in the comment section. So it's another exciting time with you guys, my people. You know, I always love your 5,000, and thanks for watching my videos. Thanks for subscribing as well. I really appreciate this. Like, my heart, you hold my heart. Yeah, awesome. So I'll see you in the next video. Stay tuned and stay on code. Say no more. Cheers.